The market for CBD oil, it's booming right now. You can't go a day without hearing about it sometimes, but Texas, we are finding out, is missing out on some of that business. It's one of only 7 states in the U.S. where it is still illegal to grow hemp, and that is the plant that oil and many other products come from. New at 10 o'clock, Andrea Lucia here to tell us why that is expected to change. Andrea?
Well, Doug, the Texas Senate yesterday unanimously approved a bill allowing farmers to grow hemp. The bill would also put CBD oil on some firm legal footing. Now, hemp and marijuana can look very similar, but lawmakers here are drawing a clear distinction. We traveled west recently to meet someone eager to start planting. In northwest Texas, the land of oil rigs and open plains, there are more ants than people, and dust lingers in the air.
Calm day, so you're not getting the full effect.
Herm is a 4th-generation farmer.
You can see where it corners right there.
He's hoping to be one of the first in Texas in almost a century to openly grow marijuana's lesser-known sibling. Would this potentially be an area to grow hemp?
This portion of the field we're standing in actually be a great spot.
Saddled with the same stigma as marijuana, hemp is currently illegal to grow in Texas, but it's naturally low in THC, which means consuming it won't give you a high.
It's going to create $1 billion business.
Herm believes farmers can make twice as much profit per acre growing hemp compared to cotton, and 5 to 10 times as much if that hemp is for medicinal use.
You're talking about the most useful plant that I've ever come across on the planet.
Resistant to heat and drought, hemp can be used to make fiber, food, beauty products, and CBD oil, as well as alternatives to plastic, concrete, and steel.
We're not just looking at the farmers. We want all the industries associated with it to come here to Texas.
We caught up with Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller last month inside the EarthX Festival's Hemp Pavilion, where he was touting the potential boost it would bring to the state's economy.
We want to be at the cutting edge. We want those jobs here in Texas.
The chambray, which is a lot lighter and a little bit finer type of fabric.
Herm has already used his cotton crop to spin off a textile business, hiring local workers to make pillows and blankets.
We'd love to grow hemp and make even cooler things with hemp and cotton.
For a long time, cotton has been the only summer crop farmers here grow.
Because there's been no other summer crops that we can make money off of.
But it's been hard on the land.
And cotton doesn't put a whole lot of organic matter in the soil at all. With hemp, it ought to increase the soil percentages astronomically.
In this deeply conservative region, perspectives have changed quickly. Just 4 years ago, Herm says no one viewed hemp as a viable crop.
They would think you were smoking some of its sister plant already.
But when lawmakers in Austin held a hearing on it last month, people packed the room.
I have been informed that we have a problem with the fire marshal and that we have too many people in this room.
25 people testified, every single one of them in favor.
Why not get excited about it? Why not capitalize on this as much as you can?
Will it look like you have a big field of marijuana?
Yeah, it'll look just like it. Yeah.
It's a sight that may take some getting used to.
It's better than watching the sand blow.
Oh, the bill making its way to the governor's desk would require hemp have less than 0.3% THC. Farmers and CBD retailers would have to get a permit and submit their crops or products for testing. And Doug, we also traveled to Oklahoma, which has legalized both hemp farming and medical marijuana. We put both of those plants side by side, and we're going to show you what that looks like in a report we are making for tomorrow.
Be an interesting education. And to think 10 years ago, not even a discussion, and now you can't go a day without hearing about it.
That's right.
Interesting. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Thank you so much, Andrea.